Good morning, everybody. This is Savage Stacker. All right. First and foremost, I would like to tell everybody thank you very much for coming by my YouTube channel. And if you wouldn't mind, go down there and hit that like button and give it a big old thumbs up. And if you like the content you get here, hit that subscribe button. I truly, highly appreciate it. And thank you for your time and watching my stuff. All right. I would like to apologize to everybody for not making many videos lately. I've been working double shift, 16-hour days, and I got the hands to prove it. I got calluses on top of calluses. I got calluses on the top of my hands. And they're swollen. I had to cut off my old diamond ring and go with the little rubber one because they're getting so beat up. But yeah, been working hard, and I can't wait till all this overtime is over. I'm tired. All right, so I do apologize for not getting much content out lately, but I'm still here. I'm still kicking, still doing good. So let's dive into this. I have a couple mail calls I want to do today, and it's very important that I talk about one of these here. It's to help out my father, who he just had his one leg so far amputated. They're watching to see if they need to amputate the other leg, and it's been quite the road. And they moved him over to recovery, so he's like trying to be mobile and use crutches and all that, but they still have him on antibiotics, pretty heavy, to make sure that they don't have to take off the other leg, which I'm really hoping and praying that they don't have to. So anybody that's prayed, send things in. I appreciate it very much, and thank you from the bottom of my heart. And my dad thanks you. All right. So gold and silver lately have gone down quite a bit. Is it the bottom? Who knows? But I think it's a great buying opportunity. I have been buying quite a bit of silver lately. Really no gold. I haven't purchased gold since the beginning of the year, which is unlike me because I buy a lot of gold. I love gold, and but silver just seems to be the better buy right now. And I will eventually trade some silver out. I've got 80 rounds here. I won't probably get rid of these, but 80 to 1 is what I would probably trade eventually. If it gets down to 60 to 1, I will trade for an ounce of gold. And I've done that a couple times and it works out great. So watching that GSR, that gold to silver ratio. And so right now I'm just stacking that silver pretty heavy. And when I'm working this much, I'm stacking quite a bit, all right? And I don't keep much cash savings. And right now, this time last year was the perfect opportunity to buy a lot. I was able to get silver to the door for about $21.50 to $22 an ounce. And the spot price was around $19.50, I think it was. And if we go back there again and the premiums come down again, it's the time to back up the truck. And it's helped me out all this year, even buying stuff that's been up in the $28 to the door, $29, $30 to the door. Seems like that seems to be the number, $30 an ounce. And when they get a chance to back up the truck when silver goes down, that is the time to get it, because it will change your dynamic of your whole stack, right? Last year, when it pulled back to $19 an ounce, I bought 780 ounces of silver. And I had to sell some of that this year. And when I sold it for about $26.50. So I actually made $4 an ounce, and I sold a couple hundred ounces of silver. So I made some good money on that. And I've never sold and lost on silver. It's so volatile that it's actually easy to make money on. And I don't know if anybody realizes that, but I hear all the time like, oh, it's not a good buy. You can't make no money on it. It's so volatile. But the volatility is what makes you money. Because you buy low, it quickly goes up. You could turn around and sell that and take that profit, right? And gold kind of sits flat. I mean, it does have its peaks and valleys, but it does kind of sit flat. It's hard to break even on gold. Now, stick with me for a minute here. I think that gold is a better long-term hold and just a better overall way to preserve your wealth. But I think with silver, it's great for a few things. I love silver just as it is, but it's also a good stepping stone to use for trading on the GSR to get more gold. It's also good it's so volatile that you can make money on it. Like you buy a bunch right now, and if it goes back up to 25, 26, you're making money on it. Especially if you find a local coin shop or someplace that will pay you, a little bit over spot, at least spot. If they don't pay you spot, do not sell to them. All right. Now, I'm not trying to tell everybody to go out there and sell or use this as an investment. I'm just trying to say that there is a great time to buy, and that's when it goes low. People start thinking to themselves. I get a lot of comments about this, that look at silver's not doing anything. It's not going up. It's going down. And they lose faith in it, and then they stop stacking when they should be, when it's the opportunity to buy. And I don't understand this type of thinking. It just doesn't make sense to me. When it goes low, when it gets boring, when the premiums come down and no one's talking about it and everybody's kind of just, it's kind of just leveled off, that's when you want to buy, and you want to buy a lot. And I'm not telling anybody what to do here. This is not financial advice. I'm just saying that when nobody's talking about it, when everybody is kind of bored with stacking or bored with the whole thing, like, there's not a lot going on, and the price pulls back, stack your booty off, because it will go up. And if you ever need to sell and make some money, that would be the time to do so. I've never lost on silver, ever. There's been times that I've sold and it was really low, actually. Then it pulled back even lower months later, and I had to put that money that I sold for a house, I put it back into metals, and I actually made money from selling and from buying. So I ended up with more ounces in my stack than I did originally. And that one was on accident. Now I do it on purpose like that. And there is money to be made in volatility. And I never learned that until I started buying and selling a little bit of silver. And so keep that in mind, that there is money to be made in volatility. Now, I'm not saying that I'm doing this to make money. I'm doing this just to stack. And the times I did sell, it was for a reason, and wasn't just trying to make money. I was selling to have the down payment on a house, the cash, right? Put it in the bank, let it mature, the whole deal. And the house fell through, so I put it back into metals, because I knew if I put it in the bank, I would, or left it in the bank, I would nickel and dime it away. And it's very easy to do, which brings me into my next part here. I stack to protect myself from myself. This is a new knife, an SE6. This is a $150 knife. If you're looking for a big knife, this is the only knife for a survival knife, or for whatever you will ever need. Right here, this is it right there. 1095 steel, right? Big, nice sheath, the whole deal, made in America. That will do just about everything. This is also a new knife. This is a Spyderco Paramilitary 2 with crew wear blade steel. Come on. There we go. It is a $150, $200 knife. All right. So we're looking at $400 right there. Then let me explain this one. I stack to save myself from myself. If you guys know what this is, then you know that this is a very expensive knife. This is a prestigious knife. This is an example to show people what not to do when you're trying to stack and save money, and why I stack to save myself from myself. Prime example, don't do what I do, because I don't know, I spent $1,000 on knives. This is one of my grill knives. This is a Chris Reeves large Sebenza 31, made in Idaho, and they are. I'm losing strength in this hand. My whole hand and arms numb. My neck hurts. Everything's hurting. But yeah, this is an expensive knife. I'm looking at like $600 right there. So I spent $1,000 on knives. What could I have purchased in silver for $1,000? Well, I could have probably got a kilo and a 10-ounce bar, or I could have got a half ounce of gold, or I could have got 3 or 4 10-ounce bars, right? And had more money in the stack, right? More silver, more gold, whatever in the stack. This one I could resell. People will buy that. Secondary market. This one as well. All of these will resell if I ever need to sell them. They are very, very good knives that people want, and they're expensive. This is like one of a kind. This won't ever come back this way, but I use my knives, so. But it won't sell like silver and gold. You can just trade this in for money anytime you want. This, you can put it on eBay and be sitting for 6 months waiting for somebody to buy it because there's 5,000 other ones on there that people are trying to sell, right? It's not guaranteed money. This is money, and you're exchanging it for dollars or fiat currency, right? So I don't go and buy like paintings or hot rods or any of that stuff for investments, because if I do and I ever need to sell it, it doesn't always sell, and it doesn't mean you're going to get more money for it. Silver and gold are money. So the money, whatever the spot price is at the time, you can go in and get your money for it if you need currency. So you can't do that with knives. And that is a prime example of leaving myself to my own demise and buying too many god dang knives. Excuse my language. And yeah, so prime example of what not to do. All right, so I like gizmos and gadgets, right? I had to buy another one of these because I didn't have this with me, and I was trying to pop out the light on my truck because the brake light went in on my Kenworth, and I put my tip in there of the other one and snapped it off. Talked to Spyderco, and they said, absolutely not. You used it as improper use as a tool. Use a pry bar, mini pry bar, or a screwdriver or something. I should have used this, but I didn't have it with me, and I broke my other knife, so I had to get that one. These are the only two knives a man really needs right here. They're great knives, made in America. This thing will do all the camp, all the survival, all the stuff, right? And it's big, it will chop wood, it will process wood for fire. This is a great E2C knife. It's very well built, great steel, and if you need any two knives ever, those two right there will get you by for sure. And you don't need no more. Me, I got 100 damn knives that I don't need no more, but I got a problem. Okay, so back to it real quick. Prime example of why I stack silver and gold right there is because left to my own demise, I will buy a bunch of stuff that I don't need. If I would have started off buying just these two knives years ago, I would probably not have to buy another knife ever. It's the only two tools in the knife world that you really need, and you're set. Men, gents, women, kids, everybody, that's all you would need. Anything after that, you're collecting, stacking knives. So if you don't want to just stack knives, that's all you need right there. Okay, yeah, this right here is a grill knife. I wanted it really bad, and I got it, and kick myself in the rear every day for buying it, but I have it now, and I like it. All right, so I got some mail here. I did take the liberty of cutting it open already, right, with this knife. That's why I had stuff on the blade. It's just so I didn't have to do it on camera. And this is from somebody in the community, a great, great man, a great person here. Writes, hey Savage, to help out a fellow veteran, hell yeah, I'm all in. The round with the eagle on it is a Hoffman and Hoffman. The Eisenhower is just to stiffen the package. And it says, over, I put my stickers and card and would love one of yours. Absolutely. Sends me his address, and Commander, U.S. Navy retired. Wow. All right. Thank you, brother. Thank you very much. Let's see what we got in here. We got a couple rounds. There's the stickers, and it is, oh, okay. I know this guy. So by his name, I didn't know him, but now I do. I've seen him around. Bottom gun, death from below. All right. Thank you, brother, very, very much. And thank you very much for your service. I appreciate you. And he sent all kinds of stuff for the auction for my father. And the auction is going to happen. I've been working a lot. And I'm not quite sure on a date yet. I think 2 weeks from today might be a good time to do that. So on a Sunday, maybe a Saturday, 2 weeks from today. But if I'm still doing overtime at that time, then I'm not going to do it. All right, let's get into what he sent here. All right, first thing. All right, 1985 Eagle Hard Prospector. There we go. There's an 84 right there. Thank you very much, brother. That will definitely sell well in an auction. Oh, God, dude. These ones are so hard to get. If you know anything about anything right here, this is the Hoffman and Hoffman round, and I'm a big fan of the Hoffman and Hoffman stuff. Always have been. 1 troy ounce Liberty Eagle, 1 ounce fine silver. I love these things, dude. Usually they have a Pegasus on it, right? There is one that doesn't. It just has like these 3 stars on it. And then we have these right here, which if you look on the back, it's very basic. And there's also Hoffman & Hoffman that has this and nothing on this side. It literally looks like the first generic round ever made, and they're pretty awesome. But this right here is awesome. These are hard to get. That will do very well as well, sir. Thank you very much. And look at this. I don't even know what to say. I really don't even know what to say about this. Look at this. He sent a 5 ounce Sunshine Mint bar. And here's the cool thing. Sunshine Mint is not making any 10 or 5 ounce bars right now. They're not. They're just making rounds and 100 ounce bars. That's it. Okay, let's see. What is this? I believe this is the Eisenhower, right? Right. 1971. Oh, face reveal. Excuse my face because I am tired. Matter of fact, let me pop this out here. How do I do that? Ugh. Jesus. Is there anything written on the other side of this is what I want to know. Well, don't break it, savage. Okay, let's see here. All right. Oh, I keep showing my face. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry about that. Let's see here. Wait 1 second. There we go. Now I can show my face because I have my, yeah. There we go. What up? Okay, this right here is Eisenhower, United States, proof dollar. United States, proof dollar. It says it twice. Okay. I don't know anything about these, like literally nothing, but that is cool, and I know people that will definitely like to bid on that. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to have a benefit drive or an auction for my dad who has his leg. He's got it amputated. Now, he is a veteran and from the United States Navy, and he was on a submarine for years, and I cannot get that man to go on a boat to save my life. I've been trying to get him to go fishing with me on a boat for decades, and he just won't do it. He's like, nope. I promised myself once I got off that submarine that I will never get on another floating or submersible thing ever again. And he hasn't. It's insane. I can't get him to do it. All right. Anyways, we got this. Thank you very much. We got a 5 ounce bar. Holy cow. All right, let's move that knife. That. This is crazy, bro. Oh, this is so crazy. Thank you so much, man. Look, I got a prospector. All things that will do very well. Very, very well. Okay, so we're going to have an auction for my dad. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to actually figure out exactly what the VA will pay for. They will pay for quite a bit of stuff. And what I want to do is make sure that I'm not investing or spending money on things that I will get paid for by the VA. So what I'm doing is kind of putting this off a little ways until I figure out what we need to do. We got some work to do. My brother-in-law, he's a master at concrete, and we're gonna have to do an ADA compliant ramp for his house, widen the doors, lower the sink, put all the safety stuff in there for getting on and off the toilet and out of the shower and all the things, right? Fix his truck up, and we need a prosthetic. May need two, but bills are paid for as far as the hospital bills and all that stuff. What I want to do is have a little auction for him. Whatever money I get, and I'm going to put some of my own stuff in there too. If anybody wants to help out, please do so, and send it to my PO box. And all proceeds, even money I'm putting in there myself and stuff to auction off, all that, and I will be totally how do you say it? Everybody will know what's going on, and I will be putting stuff together to try to, make his life at home a little easier. Outfit his vehicle, all the things, right? So there's going to be quite a bit of work to do, and the VA will pay for a lot of it, but there's a lot of stuff they won't. So we got to try to figure that out. Okay, thank you very much, brother. This will go to good use. I will make this happen. I believe in 2 weeks I will do the auction, but I'm not positive. I'm going to promote this a little bit. I'm going to actually make an auction video here pretty soon, as soon as I figure it all out. Raven Ivy's going to help me and help me do all the calling and all the stuff, right? And a couple other people are going to help me out. Cyclops Stacks and my good friends, my close friends, and then but I got to figure it all out first. I want to make sure he doesn't get his other leg amputated first when he gets out of the hospital, that everything's cool, right? And then I'm not working overtime. When I'm working overtime, I just have no time, man. I leave the house at 5 in the morning. I get home at 9 o'clock, sometimes past 9. It depends on traffic or if we're doing road work on the mountain. So, yeah, I have enough time to sleep 5 hours, get up, make lunch, go. And that's been my day for over a month now. So I have no time for anything, no videos, no nothing. So I'm working on it. So as soon as this overtime is done, then I will have this auction. And I want to thank everybody for coming by. And I want to thank, oh wait, one more thing here. Sorry. It's a long video if you guys made it to the end. This is from 7 Stacks. Beautiful. I made a video already with this in it once, but I dumped the video. I messed up on it. 7 Stacks, thank you very much. This is probably one of the most beautiful stickers I've ever seen. The colors are magnificent. And she writes, "Hi Savage, you were one of my first experiences in this community. I appreciate your videos. I can entice you into sticker trade, absolutely. Keep stacking. 7 Stacks, Sue." Thank you very much, 7 Stacks. I appreciate it, and I will definitely try to get you out a sticker here soon. I just got to remember to do it. I'm so busy. I'm so sorry, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for coming by. Thank you so much from Death From Below. I appreciate all of this. My dad appreciates all of this. Thank you, everybody, for your prayers. And if you wouldn't mind, go down and hit that subscribe button. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Remember to hit that bell icon to get updated on my latest videos. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Savage Stacker is over and out.